See that toilet paper cam? It just doesn't get any better, toilet paper cam. Basically, the camera I'm shooting with right now that's delivering a halfway decent image and all that stuff that you're looking at, they stopped making them. It seems like all the good things they stopped making. Like I have a video camera that's really, really good. They haven't made any new ones that are any better, and they quit making it. They put them out for a year. It's all brainwashing. See, they want to force people to buy new devices all the time. It's all freaking brainwashing. And they make them worse than they were before. And so this is basically an Android phone with the Android operating system, and it's basically garbage. It's worthless garbage. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your life. It's a bunch of brainwashing, and they don't even tell you how to use it. They don't even give you accurate instructions that are user-friendly on how to use this. This is the most un-user-friendly thing that I've ever owned in my life. Yeah, it's just freaking total un-user friendly. It's brainwashing, and all this does is spy on you. It collects all the information about you, what time you go to bed, where you go shopping, what time you wake up in the morning, everything you do, how you use it, the people you're around, all that stuff. It collects all that information. And they get it. They share it with a bunch of different agencies. That's what it does. And so these are really hacky, easy to hack into. This Android operating system is very, very easy to hack into. So your phone is probably hacked into already by somebody or something else. And they have all your bank account information, all your stock trading data, and all that stuff. And it's hacked into in a lot of different ways. For example, where is this made? This is made in China. So what happened when they made this in China? You can make sure that the Chinese government made sure that they have hardware applications that are installed on this phone so they can spy on you anytime they want for whatever they want to, and they don't need a search warrant. And yes, they're doing it, just like the US government, and who knows how many other governments are spying on you. So that's basically it. It's the most difficult, most unuser-friendly thing I've ever had, and it makes no common sense on how to use it, change the pages and the apps. I've had Windows, which is supposed to be pretty difficult, and I managed to figure out how to use Windows operating system, and I've never figured out, and there's no clear instructions on how to understand this. And they don't put them out. They make tons of money. I talked to this girl one time, and I said, they need to put out user-friendly things so people can understand how to use these. And she goes, well, why should they? They would have to charge more money if they did that. Well, don't you think they're making enough money as it is? So this is the home button, right? What's it do? It goes to that. Fucking piece of shit. It goes to that. See, it didn't even go. I pressed this button. It doesn't even go where it's supposed to. It doesn't even frickin' work. Yeah. And Google setting, it's all about Google. It's all about Google mind control. Google mind control. That's what they want to do. They give you their options. They tell you what their truth is. They give you their search. And the bottom line is they're all controlled by big media brainwashing in the news. This is all social control, brainwashing media and the news. And the funny thing is they're actually making you pay for this garbage. You know, I use about 2 or 3 apps on this, and that's it. I could care less about everything else. Like Drive, for example, if you have large file size, what do they want? They want to charge you money for that. They want to charge you more money for that. You want to take pictures with this crappy, horrible camera that it takes the worst pictures of any camera I've ever owned in my life? You can pay more money for that. Buy galleries. You'll end up paying more money for that. Radio. I don't want to listen to your crappy brainwashing social control garbage. on the radio. I don't even want this, and it won't let me delete it. It won't let me get rid of it. It's see, I have to go through all these different things, and it's confusing, all these different apps and all that stuff that I don't even use, need, want, or like, and waste my time going through that garbage, and it won't even let me get rid of it. It's like having venereal warts or some type of virus, and you can't even get rid of it. You know, it's like having herpes on your phone. You can't get rid of that stuff. And this is Google Play Store, and that's just another trick to suck money out of you, to brainwash you, and to suck money out of you, and see it. Look at discover new movies and music and artwork and all that stuff. Well, don't you think that I think that your artwork and movies is propaganda and brainwashing, and it doesn't tell the truth? And I don't. Why do I want to get more propaganda and brainwashing and it doesn't tell the truth than I get bombarded with every day in this society? See this, all they have is a back button. And see, I hit the back button, it won't even go back. See, it wants to brainwash me. It wants me to buy more crap. What about this frickin' Messenger Facebook? Oh God, that's all I need is nonstop my phone ringing, getting messages all the time, eating up my battery, eating up my time, eating up my bandwidth with garbage. To hear other people brag about their pointless little lives that are worthless, that they're doing nothing, that they're accomplishing nothing, that they're polluting the environment, and they don't care about anything but themselves, and they're just selfish little frickin', yeah, I need that. I need that like I need whatever. Oh yeah, Messenger, that's what I need. And then this other frickin' ridiculous thing. See that noise pollution? You can hear the damn plane flying over. So anyways, it's just a frickin', see, it won't go back. Fucking piece of shit. See that? It's not even going back. See, it's not even obeying my commands, this piece of garbage. See that? I'm hitting the back button. Yeah. So that's basically it. This is freaking total garbage. The Android operating system is not user friendly at all. It's total freaking garbage. You can't use it the way you want. It's really pointless. It's it's useless. It's not user friendly. You can't even go back, and you can't go forward. It just has a back. It won't let you go forward. So you can cross-reference anything. Also, this will give you cancer. So you're paying to get cancer. You're paying to get brain tumors. And they don't tell the truth about that. There's a little thing on the news, and what do? They cover it up. And they say, oh yeah, it's not a strong enough signal to give you tumors and stuff or whatever. Well, where are all these tumors coming from? It's not just the food. It's not just what they put in our water. It's what they put in this. And so this will give you tumors for sure. So you only want to use it when you're talking about, and then you want to set it away from you at least 3 or 4 feet. And when you power it up, that's when the signal strongness and all that stuff. But why it's searching for new Wi-Fi, what it does all ever searches for Wi-Fi all the time, drains down the battery, and it also causes more radio waves, radiation waves to go through you. So it's just, and then the searches that you do, like when you do a Google search, you think that you're getting. See the glare on that? What a piece of garbage. These are all pieces of garbage. You can't even use it outside because the glare on this thing is so bad, you can't even use it. You can't even take pictures. They didn't think to put a matte finish on it so it wouldn't be so much glare. You know, that would be too much. So you can't even, it's basically useless outside because you can't see. It's just glare. That's all you see is a reflection of everything else other than what you're looking at. That's a real bright idea. Oh, let's see settings. Yeah. And then you set it to have the phone and not vibrate, and it switches back and forth. You know, it has a mind of its own. It does whatever it wants. It doesn't pay attention to the settings that you put into it. It just disregards them. It doesn't even hold them in its memory and all that. And then also after a while, this gets bogged down with so many apps, so much garbage that your battery barely even lasts 5 minutes, because it's not because the battery's going bad, it's because this phone's got so much garbage on it. It's interacting with so much cyber junk that it basically drains your battery. So what do? You have to delete all that stuff off it. You have to do a hard reset to get all the garbage off this thing, all the all the viruses and all the junk and the dirt and the filth, the electronic filth and dirt and junk that this is collecting on it. You got to delete off. See, I didn't tell this shut off. Fucking piece of shit. See, it shut off. I didn't even tell it to do that. Yeah. Now the best thing happened to it that can happen to it. Now it's got dust on it. So I got to clean that off because it's got cockroach dust on it. I mean, it's not cockroach dust, it's bed bug dust to get rid of the freaking bed bugs. That's a wonderful thing. And you don't see any truth or videos about that in a Google search. See, this is in its best state right now. I shut the damn thing off for a minute, got the battery out of it. And this is just total junk. It's complete freaking complete fucking junk. It's, yeah. Yeah, Android is the worst operating system that I've ever had to deal with in my life. It can be hacked into in a whim. Banks, and everybody wants you to put your information and do banking with your smartphone, which can be hacked into no problem. It doesn't take a real a real intelligent hacker to figure out how to do that. There's no stability and no security in it. And it's really unstable. It collects electronic garbage every time you go online with it or every time you use it. It's just collecting electronic garbage and filth. You know, and the less I can use them, and if I could avoid using one and not owning one, I would. And I will. Someday I'll get free of all that bondage, of all that brainwashing and garbage and propaganda and crap. But I'm glad I can get rid of it because a lot of people are just sucked right in. Yeah. Android sucks. And you know that.